Hey YouTubers, how y'all doing? It's Divine Diva 71 coming at y'all. You know what? It's Saturday afternoon, and me and my husband we going to the movies later on. So I said, you know what? But this morning I got up. I read this is what I do every morning. I get up, I read the news and read what's new, read what's out here, whatever this that. This morning I read something about different home decor, how colors and stuff like that, certain grays and light blue colors and stuff like that, how those colors are like they said are outdated is the terminology that they use. I'm gonna tell y'all something about that. Decorate your home the way you want to decorate your home. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, okay? I don't have no reason to lie about nothing. All my stories are always true. Okay. I have a buddy. She has a lovely home. She got one of them homes you walk in, it should be on like the front of a magazine cover. I mean, she has a beautiful home. She always talk about my home, but her home is absolutely beautiful. When I first came to her house some years back, I fell in love with her house. I mean, from the minute you walk in, it's like walking into a palace. She has a beautiful home. Now, that same friend, she has an interior decorator friend, okay? Now, her interior decorator friend always comes to her house. And she's been knowing this woman for over 30 years, but she has never been to her interior decorator friend's house. Strange, huh? Okay. Now, I just find it's weird. You've been knowing somebody that long and you've never been to their home before, but they always coming to your house. So this friend always comes to my friend's house or whatever, but every time she walks into my friend's house, she always have to criticize something. Okay? Oh, you should get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. My friend, she had like a DIY. She had this big old beautiful like cocktail table in her living room. In the middle of that cocktail table, she had this huge DIY floor arrangement that she made. Now her living room is cream and like a crimson red, just really pretty. Okay, so her interior decorator friend walked in her house and said, "That's tacky. That collects dust. Oh, get rid of that. You should get rid of that. You know, just that, just that." So now my friend, she would call me and say, "Denise, you know, she said this, she said that," and I was like, "Don't keep that thing right where it said. It's beautiful right where it is." Now this same interior decorator friend would come to her house again and go to her kitchen. Her kitchen was just absolutely gorgeous. Her kitchen was red, black, and white. And my friend, she had a black and white checkered floor, okay? Beautiful floor. So this interior decorator friend would go to her kitchen and say, "Oh, you need to get rid of it. This floor is just tacky. Don't nobody have black and white checkered floors no more. This is so tacky. Get rid of this, and that." And again, my friend would call because her feelings was like hurt. Like, I've been knowing this woman for over 30 years. Every time she comes to my home, she always criticizes me. And my friend just believed everything she was saying because this woman is a professional interior designer. So this been going on for about, my friend been telling me all this stuff, I mean, like for like 10 years, okay? So it was like, wow, this woman, I don't even know this interior decorated woman, but she's getting on my nerves, okay? Because she kept criticizing my friend's house. And my friend's home is absolutely, I mean, when I say like top notch, just a beautiful, I mean, from the backyard to her living room, her bathroom, her kitchen, her dining room, her basement, just beautiful, okay? So fast forward, okay? Again, this same interior decorator woman came to my friend's house again, criticized something else. You know, criticized, I think she had some kind of rug or something like that in her dining room. Or the woman just criticized everything about my friend's house. So me, I'm listening to my friend, and I'm just getting tired of my friend getting her feelings hurt by this interior decorator woman. So I told my friend now, I said, you know what? What it sounds like to me, the reason why you've been knowing this woman for all these years, you never been to her house, I think she's biting your style. I think it's something about you that she's copying off of you. My friend was like, I've been knowing her too long. She won't do that to me. She won't do that to me. She won't do that to me. And I just left it alone. I said, okay then. And again, I'm speaking from experience because that happened to my mother some years ago, back in like the early 80s, okay? Now, fast forward. This interior decorator friend of my friend, okay, she was becoming a grandmother for the first time. Her daughter was pregnant and she was having a baby shower for her daughter. Okay, babies, they're gonna all need a little something, something, bring some diapers, some, bibs and, all this stuff, some blankets, baby's gonna need stuff. So my friend called me and said, yeah, she invited me to a baby shower. Her daughter's having a baby. And I was like, okay. I said, what, she finally invite you to her house after over 30 years? Really? So my friend had went to her interior decorator friend's house for the first time. Okay. Now, it was on a Saturday. I remember this day. About 3 hours later, my friend calls me. The conversation was, hello? Denise. Yeah, what's up? Denise, you won't believe what I'm seeing here. I said, where you at? I'm over at so-and-so's house. You won't believe what I'm seeing here. I'm at the baby shower. So I was like, so she whispered, so I'm whispering too, like, what's up? What? She was like, Denise, I can't talk right now, but I'm gonna call you when I get home. So I'm like, you all right? She was like, yeah. She said, I talk to you when I get home. Now, about 4 or 5 hours later, my friend, she calls me on that Saturday evening. She called me. She told me, Denise, remember when she told me that my black and white checker floor was outdated? I said, yeah. Guess what she got? Black and white checker floor. She said her kitchen was almost a replica, almost identical to my friend's kitchen. That same rug that she told my friend to get rid of that was tacky, she had got that same rug in her dining room. That flower arrangement that was collecting dust and get rid of that's tacky. Why that woman had the same type of flower arrangement? Okay. Now my friend, her kitchen was black, red, and white. It was so pretty. And actually, she had gave me a black and white canister set. I'm gonna show that to you. Yeah, this canister set right here was in my friend's kitchen, and she gave this to me about 9 years ago. Yeah, her whole kitchen was red, black, and white. It was so pretty. Yeah, I just feel to walk in someone else's home and constantly criticize, then you're going behind that person's back and biting their style. I told my friend that's what that woman was doing. My friend didn't want to believe it. Because my mother went through that same stuff with her younger sister back in the day. I remember like it was yesterday. My mother had this 3-piece orange velvet couch set. It's real pretty. My mother's living room back then was like all like orange and cream and gold. Okay. And she had this huge like diamond shaped like stand with the glass. It had 3 glass shelves on it. Okay. She had all her little knickknacks and stuff in there, all this cute stuff. I remember my aunt used to come to my mother's house and was like, why you got that right there? Why you got that orange velvet? Why you, all this stuff, right? And my mother, she just like me. We don't give a daggone, okay? We don't care what you talking about. Because you walked in my home. My stuff don't smell. My stuff is pretty. It's clean. It's colorful. This is what the hell I like, okay? You going back to your home. You can take that back where you come from. You can kick rocks, suck draws, whatever. We don't be on that over here, okay? You ain't gonna tell somebody else how to do their house. But that's how my aunt was, okay? She always criticized my mother's place when she came from my mother's house. But then one time I remember going to my auntie's house, and what did she have? She had a blue velvet couch, identical to my mother's, except hers was blue and my mother's was orange. And that same diamond stand that my mother had, she had the same diamond stand that my mama had. I remember I was only about 9, 10 years old, but I still was saying, what the hell? Her stuff looking like my mama's stuff. Except, like I said, she had a blue velvet couch. And my mother had, the orange crushed velvet. Y'all remember them, if you old enough, you remember that crushed velvet? That kind of stuff is kind of coming back, though. But my mother had a 3-piece orange crushed velvet couch set. And she had like a real, like real pretty cream and gold cocktail table with all the orange and gold stuff on top of it. It was really pretty, you know. But my aunt used to always, ooh, we should, But my aunt all this time was biting my mama's style. Okay, so that's why I told my friend, I know what I'm talking about. People who always criticize how you do your home, they always have to, what they doing, they peeping you out. They looking around like, okay, let me see. Let me criticize this, but I'm going to go back and bite that. So it was the reason, I could tell my friend, it was the reason why that chick wasn't letting you in her house. You a professional interior designer, but you ain't let nobody in your house. Somebody been doing it for over 30 years. But she always coming to your house to criticize your stuff. That was sus like a mug. Sus. Weird, okay? And my friend said she had the black and white kitchen floor. She had the red curtains. She even had the those same canisters I just showed y'all. She had those in her kitchen. Now, mind you, my friend didn't bite nobody because she never been to that woman's house before. Going to that baby shower was her first time going to that woman's house in maybe 32, 33 years. That woman was coming over every time, just peeking, criticizing. And then biting. Really? So I always say, that story I read this morning took me back to that, about how gray can be out, blues can be out, certain colors can be out of date or whatever when you decorate your home. Decorate your home the hell the way you want to decorate your home. Long as it make you happy, it's comfortable, it make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Because I like different stuff. Like my living room is as you can see, it's orange and yellow. My living room used to be green, cream, and peach. But I switched a lot of stuff out over the years. Okay? And I believe in being an inspiration. Some people are, you could be inspired by somebody else's design. So if I see somebody on YouTube or Instagram or whatever, and I like their design, I'm looking like, oh, where you get that from? Shit, ever give me one of them? I'm gonna let you know. Like, I'm about to get that. Like, you hook that up. That's pretty. I'm gonna do that. Not just peek in and go behind your back, criticize you then, peek in and go behind your back and do the same ish. That's cold-blooded. I was like, that was dirty. Her to do my friend like that. Yeah, one of my friends, she called me whispering. I was like, she got me whispering too, like, what you see? What? Yeah. We over here whispering, like, what? And she said, Denise, I called you when I get home. And she did. And she was like, yeah. She said that same interior designer, her kitchen is like a replica of mine. Her living room, same color as mine. Her dining room, she got the same rug and some of the same decor. Because my friend shops a lot at I think a place called Kirkland's. She shops a lot there and get a lot of her stuff there. So that woman was going behind my friend back. I said that's why that woman kept asking you, where'd you get that from? No, I don't like that. Where'd you get that from? Nah, you should take that back. Yeah, take it back so your punk ass can go buy it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, real slick. People are slick. They're slick. I'm telling y'all. So I was telling my friend that, I was telling her what I experienced with my own mother. I was telling her what I knew. Because my aunt did my mama the same exact way. I remember telling my mama that. I said, Mama, I think Auntie so-and-so, I think she acted funny than when you come over to her house right now. I think she trying to copy what you had. But my mother at the time, like I said, I'm about 19 years old. My mother was like, oh, you stay in a child's place. That's my sister. She ain't gonna do that. She did just that. Okay? She did exactly that. Yeah. See, I be peeping mugs, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, I be peeping them. But anyway, y'all, that's all I'm going to come in here and say. I am going to get myself ready to, we're going to the movies later on this evening. So I'm going to come in here and I'll probably just come back and talk about that movie because, Halloween season is coming up. And we're going to see, I didn't know the Nun 2 is out. Nun 2! See, but you got to be into horror movies to know all about that there. If you ain't into horror movies, you don't know about that there, okay? So we're going to see that movie later on this evening. So y'all take care. Lay low, stay out the way, and decorate your home the way you please too. Long as you love it, you happy, it's clean, it's beautiful. Okay. I wish I can go into a lot of houses around here to see how people decorate their homes because I love looking at like Decor magazines and stuff like that and looking on YouTube to see how people decorate their homes. I just love it. Okay. And people on YouTube, if I see something that I like, The way they did something, I'm gonna, hey, where'd you get that from? I'm gonna get that, blah, 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 or look in the description box and get it or whatever. That's what I do. But I'm gonna let you know I'm gonna get that, okay? I ain't gonna criticize you. Ooh, girl, you, and then go get it. I need to quit. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna get myself ready. I'm gonna make some cabbage, and I'm gonna bake some chicken. Do all that before we go to the movies tonight. But y'all take care, lay low, stay out the way. Decorate the way you want to. God bless.